now let us discuss what are the factors which depends the resistance. Here let us consider this is a conductor and there are some resistors. This is just suppose considering this, we are considering that this is a conductor and these things are some of the resistors. Resistors means something which oppose the flow of charges. Due to these resistors, electric current cannot flow very fastly through the electric charges cannot pass freely, otherwise very easily to the next end. So these are resistors. Due to these resistors, there is a resistance is produced. Now I am going to increase the length of the conductor. I am increasing the length of the conductor. The length of the conductor is increased, right? In this case, now when electric charges are flowing through here, there is a large difficulty is there, right? As compared to the first condition. Here the difficulty increases, right? And that difficulty is called the resistance. Therefore we can say that when I increase the length, resistance also increases. So resistance and length of the conductor are directly proportional. When I increases the length of the conductor, resistance also increases, right? Due to the difficulty, the charges cannot flow easily to the next end, right? और जैसे कंडक्टर का एक एंड से दूसरे एंड तक जाने में चार्जेस को जो दिक्कत आ रहा है, राइट, दैन डिफिकल्टी को रेसिस्टेंस कहते हैं. सो व्हेन इंक्रीजेस द लेंथ, द डिफिकल्टी इज आल्सो इंक्रीजिंग, सो रेसिस्टेंस इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू लेंथ. एंड नाउ आई एम नॉट इंक्रीजिंग द लेंथ, आई एम इंक्रीजिंग द एरिया बढ़ा दिया है. लेंथ के बदले एरिया बढ़ाते हैं कंडक्टर का. कंडक्टर शुरुआत में ऐसा था, अभी कंडक्टर का एरिया बढ़ा दिया, सो लार्ज एरिया हो गया. रेसिस्टर्स आर सेम. हियर आर 12 रेसिस्टर्स, 12 bubbles. So all the bubbles are, we are considering all these bubbles are resistors. So there are resistors, all the resistors are here in embedded here, right? सारे resistors इस तरह अपने अपने पोजीशन पे हो गए, right? In this condition, area is increased, but the charges can flow very easily because there are so many free spaces are there. Large amount of free spaces are there. So comparatively from the first condition, as compared to the first condition, in second condition it is very easy to flow the charges from one place to another. Therefore here the large current is flowing. In this way we can say that the resistance is very low. यहाँ कोई difficulty नहीं आ रही है. Then the difficulty is called the resistance, right? So here is resistance is very less. So we can say that whenever area increases, when increase, resistance decrease. When area increases, resistance decreases. When area decreases, resistance increases. Therefore resistance is inversely proportional to area, right? So we can conclude these two ideas. R is proportional L, that means resistance is proportional to length, and resistance is inversely proportional to area. Therefore we can write it as resistance is proportional L and R is proportional 1 upon A. In together R is proportional L upon A. For we can add a proportionality constant, so therefore R is equal to rho into L by A. This is a new letter called rho, RHO, rho. Rho is a proportionality constant called resistivity. Another name of rho is resistivity is specific resistance. This is specific resistance. Okay, now we can make a new relation for rho. Rho is equal to R into A upon L. From this formula, rho is equal to RA by L. And what is the SI unit of rho? SI unit of resistivity is ohm meter. How do you get the SI unit ohm meter? Rho is equal to RA by L. What is the SI unit of R? R for resistance, SI unit is ohm, right? What is the SI unit of A for area? What is the SI unit of area? Meter square. In denominator, what is L? L for length. SI unit of length is meter. Here is meter and there is meter square. Meter should be cut to each other. Then ohm meter is the SI unit of resistivity or specific resistance. Right? Resistivity is a characteristic property of material. Resistivity is a characteristic property of the material. Material का एक characteristic property है. Right? Now, let's have a look. What are the factors which depends on resistance and resistivity? What are the factors which depends on resistivity? Resistivity depends on temperature and material. Resistivity depends on temperature and material only. And what are the factors which depends on resistance? Resistance depends on resistance. What are the factors which depends on resistance? Resistance depends on first length को डिपेंड करते हैं और एरिया, देन टेम्परेचर एंड मटीरियल, मीडियम. राइट? मोस्टली मेन इज लेंथ एंड एरिया. ओके, नाउ लेट अस डू सम प्रॉब्लम. How much current will an electric bulb draw from a 220 volt source if the resistance of the filament of the bulb is 1200 ohm? How much current will an electric bulb draw from a 220 volt source? 220 volt source से कितना करंट पास होगा जब इलेक्ट्रिक बल्ब का फिलामेंट का रेजिस्टेंस 1200 ohm है? So what are the data given here? V equal to 220 volt, R is equal to 1200 ohm, R for resistance, right? Formula is V is equal to IR, therefore I is equal to V upon R, that is equal to, we have to put the values, 220 by 1200 equal to 0.183. And now the next question, the potential difference between the terminal of an electric heater is 100 volt when it draws a current of 2 ampere. What will be the current in the heater if the potential difference between the terminal is increased to 140 volt? अब 100 volt potential difference है और 2 ampere current है, right? अब फिलहाल इतना है, right? और उसमें से 140 volt का potential difference बनाएंगे तो कितना current पास होगा? So firstly we have to find the resistance, because resistance is not given in the question. So firstly we have to write what are the data given in the question. We have the data given. What are the data given? Firstly, potential difference is 100 volt, V is equal to 100 volt, I is equal to 2 ampere, right? And the formula is V is equal to IR, therefore R is equal to V upon I, therefore R equal to V upon I, V is 100 and I is 200 upon 2 is equal to 50 ohm, right? Now we have resistance. Now we have to find the current when 140 here V equal to IR is the formula, then R is equal to V upon I, therefore 100 by 2 equal to 50, then 50 ohm resistance is passing. So V is equal to 140 volt and R equal to 50 ohm, then I is equal to V upon R, therefore 140 by 50 equal to 2.8 ampere is ampere current is passing through the circuit. And there are many more problems in your textbook. You can do the problem in your own way. Then this next video we will talk about the next details of resistance in parallel and resistance in series and some other topics. Now this is the end of the first part of this chapter. That's all. Thank you.